Picture this. You're an astronaut, millions of miles from Earth, on a daring mission to Mars. Your stomach's growling.
Yeah.
But the next supply ship is ages away. What's on the menu for dinner?
Interesting question.
That's the challenge space farming is tackling. Turning the dream of long-term space missions and colonization into a delicious reality.
You got it.
Welcome to Cosmos in a Pod, our space and astronomy series.
Right.
Today, we're diving deep into the world of space farming.
Sounds good.
You know, it's not just some futuristic concept anymore.
No, it's not.
Space farming is a necessity if we want to explore beyond Earth's orbit.
It really is.
It's almost like a sci-fi concept coming to life.
Yes, exactly.
But why exactly is space farming so crucial?
Well, let's take a Mars mission, for example, resupplying from Earth. I mean, just imagine that.
Yeah.
Practically impossible. Years it would take.
Right.
Space farming solves that problem. It creates a sustainable food source directly on Mars.
Got it. So it's all about self-sufficiency then?
Yeah.
Cutting that lifeline to Earth.
Exactly.
But are there any other benefits?
There are many.
Like what?
It goes beyond just logistics.
Okay.
Imagine the psychological toll on astronauts.
Right.
You know, tending a garden, nurturing life in that environment provides immense psychological benefits.
I can see that.
It's a connection to home.
Right.
A sense of normalcy in the vastness of space.
Like bringing a piece of Earth with them?
Yeah.
A little green oasis in that red Martian landscape.
Exactly.
I like that.
And let's not forget the practical side.
Right.
All plants are amazing.
Yeah.
They recycle air and water naturally through photosynthesis. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen.
Oh, wow.
Contributing to a more self-sufficient habitat.
So they act like mini life support systems.
In a way, yes.
Wow.
For any long-term vision of colonizing Mars or other celestial bodies, space farming becomes absolutely essential.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm sure growing food in space comes with its own unique challenges.
Oh, of course.
What hurdles are scientists facing?
Well, one of the biggest is microgravity. It disrupts the normal flow of fluids. So it makes it tricky to water plants, to nourish their roots.
Okay.
Even the plants themselves struggle to figure out which way to grow.
Oh, wow.
At a cellular level, even the distribution of nutrients and hormones is affected.
So it's like they're constantly disoriented. No sense of up or down.
Yeah, precisely.
Wow.
Then there's the relentless bombardment of radiation. This can damage crops and reduce yields. Scientists are exploring shielding and even genetically modifying plants to make them more resistant.
So we're talking about creating space-hardy superplants.
Yeah, in essence, yes.
Cool.
But one of the most significant challenges is the scarcity of resources in space.
Okay.
Water, nutrients, energy.
Right.
Everything is precious.
Makes sense.
Space farming has to be incredibly efficient to be viable.
Efficiency is key then.
Absolutely.
And I imagine growing food on Mars adds another layer of complexity?
Oh, absolutely.
How so?
Mars throws its own curveballs.
Like what?
The soil is toxic.
Oh.
Temperatures are extreme.
Okay.
And gravity is still significantly lower than Earth's.
Right.
It's a whole different ballgame.
So how are scientists tackling these challenges? What ingenious techniques are they developing?
One promising approach is hydroponics, where plants are grown in nutrient-rich water solutions instead of soil.
Interesting.
This is perfect for space as it conserves water and eliminates the need for heavy soil.
No more lugging bags of soil into space.
Exactly.
I like it.
Then there's aeroponics,
Okay.
which takes things a step further.
How so?
Plants are suspended in the air, and their roots are misted with a nutrient solution.
Oh, wow.
It's even more efficient than hydroponics.
It sounds futuristic. But what about that Martian soil?
Yeah.
It's not exactly fertile ground, is it?
You're right.
Yeah.
But scientists are incredibly resourceful.
I bet.
They're exploring ways to clean up that toxic Martian soil.
Right.
Which is called regolith.
Regolith?
Yes. The loose, rocky material covering a planet's surface.
Oh, okay.
And use it to grow crops.
Wow.
It's called regolith-based agriculture.
So they're essentially detoxifying the soil to make it usable.
Exactly.
That's really cool. What about other potential food sources?
Well, algae are another fascinating possibility.
Algae?
Yeah, they grow quickly, they produce oxygen, and are packed with nutrients, making them a fantastic food source for space travelers.
It's amazing to think that we're already growing food in space.
I know. It's incredible.
It's not just a theory anymore.
It's happening.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
On the International Space Station, astronauts have successfully grown lettuce,
Yes.
radishes, and even zinnias, a type of flower. They even had their first space-grown salad back in 2015.
I know, isn't that amazing?
It's incredible. It sounds like a small step for salad, but a giant leap for space farming.
Exactly.
What other space farming experiments are happening?
Well, there's a high-tech growth chamber on the ISS called the Advanced Plant Habitat.
The Advanced Plant Habitat.
It's like a mini laboratory where scientists experiment with different growing conditions to optimize plant growth in space.
It's like a testing ground for future space farms.
Yes.
A controlled environment to figure out what works best.
Exactly.
I like that. And down here on Earth, researchers are simulating lunar and Martian environments to figure out how to grow crops like wheat, beans, and tomatoes on other planets.
That's right.
They're essentially creating mini Mars gardens right here on Earth.
They are.
That's really cool.
It is.
And they're even using special LED lights to mimic sunlight and help plants thrive in the absence of our sun. It sounds like they're meticulously recreating the conditions of space here on Earth to iron out all the kinks.
Yes.
But what does the future hold for space farming?
Well,
what are some of the more ambitious visions out there?
Scientists are designing entire lunar greenhouses that could use lunar soil and solar power to grow crops on the moon.
A lunar greenhouse? That sounds straight out of science fiction.
Yeah.
How realistic is that?
It's becoming increasingly feasible.
Okay.
As technology advances, we're getting closer to making those sci-fi visions a reality.
That's exciting.
And for Mars,
there
are concepts for pressurized domes that can regulate temperature and create ideal environments for crops.
So like they're creating little pockets of Earth on Mars.
Exactly.
Like mini biodomes.
Exactly.
Cool. And it gets even more ambitious.
It does.
Imagine growing food on asteroids.
Yes.
Wow. Tapping into their water and mineral resources. Asteroid farming. That's thinking outside the box, or rather outside the planet.
Right.
How would that even work?
Well, asteroids are like giant space rocks.
Okay.
Rich in minerals and sometimes even water. We could potentially extract those resources and create self-sustaining ecosystems within enclosed habitats.
It's mind-blowing to think about the possibilities.
It is.
As space tourism and colonization become more tangible, space farming will be crucial to feeding everyone venturing beyond Earth.
Absolutely. But here's something to consider.
Yeah?
Space farming isn't just about feeding astronauts. It has implications for us back here on Earth, too.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
What kind of impact could it have on our own agricultural practices?
Well, the innovations from space farming, like hydroponics and efficient resource use, could revolutionize agriculture as we know it.
Really?
Imagine applying those techniques to combat food shortages in arid regions. Or urban areas where land is scarce.
So it's about finding sustainable solutions for food production both on Earth and in space. It's like a feedback loop where advancements in one area benefit the other.
Precisely. Space farming also inspires future generations to think differently about food production and sustainability.
That's cool.
It's a global effort that brings together agencies, universities, and companies from all over the world.
It reminds us that even as we explore the vastness of space, we're still connected to our home planet and its challenges.
Absolutely. But it's important to remember that space farming is still in its early stages.
Right.
There's still many challenges to overcome.
Like what? What are some of the key questions that researchers are still grappling with?
Well, for instance, how do we grow a balanced diet in space?
Right.
We need more than just lettuce.
Okay.
We need proteins.
Yeah.
Fruits, grains.
Right.
The variety is crucial.
So it's about creating a diverse and nutritious space menu.
Yeah.
Not just a salad bar.
Exactly. And how can we scale up these farming systems to feed larger crews or even entire colonies?
That's a big challenge.
It is.
Scaling up from a few plants to feeding potentially hundreds or even thousands of people.
Exactly. And perhaps the biggest question of all. Can these plants survive and thrive for generations in space or on other planets?
Right.
We need to ensure long-term viability.
So it's not just about growing food.
No.
It's about establishing sustainable ecosystems beyond Earth.
Exactly. And that raises another question.
What's that?
What ethical considerations do we need to address when introducing Earth-based life to other planets?
That's a fascinating question.
It is.
What are some of the potential ethical concerns?
Well, one concern is the potential for contamination.
Okay.
We need to be extremely careful not to introduce Earth-based microbes to other planets,
Right.
as this could disrupt any potential native life or ecosystems.
So it's about planetary protection,
Yes,
ensuring that we don't accidentally contaminate other worlds.
precisely.
Yeah.
We also need to consider the ethical implications of altering the environments of other planets to suit our needs. Is it right for us to terraform Mars, for example, to make it more Earth-like?
These are complex questions.
They are.
With no easy answer.
No.
It sounds like there's a lot more to space farming than just the science and technology involved.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a field that intersects with philosophy,
Yes.
ethics, and even spirituality.
It does.
These ethical considerations add another layer of depth to the conversation.
For sure.
It's not just about pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Right.
It's about doing so responsibly and thoughtfully.
Exactly. It's about ensuring that our exploration of space is not only scientifically groundbreaking,
Right.
but also ethically sound.
It's a reminder that even as we reach for the stars,
Yes.
we need to remain grounded in our values and principles.
Well said. It's a testament to the fact that space exploration is a multifaceted endeavor
It is.
that challenges us not only technologically, but also intellectually and morally.
It sounds like we've only scratched the surface of this incredibly fascinating and complex topic.
Well,
Maybe we should take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed so far.
yeah, it really is incredible how much there is to consider when it comes to space farming.
It is.
It's a field that's constantly evolving,
Right.
full of exciting possibilities, but also important questions that we
Yeah.
need to address.
Definitely. It's a reminder that as we venture out into the cosmos,
Yeah.
we're not just explorers,
No, we're not.
but also gardeners, stewards of life, and ultimately responsible citizens of the universe.
That's a good way to put it.
It makes you realize that space exploration
Yeah.
isn't just about pushing technological boundaries.
It's not.
It's about expanding our understanding of life itself,
Right.
our place in the cosmos, and our responsibilities to the universe around us.
It really is.
And it highlights the incredible adaptability of life,
Yeah.
the potential for it to thrive in environments that seem completely alien to us.
Right.
It's a testament to the resilience and tenacity of nature.
It is.
Thinking about the future of space farming, what are some of the potential breakthroughs that you're most excited about?
Well, one area that I find particularly fascinating is the development of closed-loop life support systems.
Closed-loop life support systems.
Imagine creating completely self-sufficient habitats
Okay.
where plants not only provide food,
Yeah.
but also recycle air, water, and waste.
Wow.
It would be a giant leap towards sustainable living beyond Earth.
That sounds like the ultimate goal. A truly self-sustaining ecosystem in space, independent of Earth.
Exactly. It would open up so many possibilities for long-duration missions,
Right.
colonization, and even space tourism.
Yeah, and it would have incredible implications for sustainability back here on Earth, too.
Absolutely.
Imagine applying those closed-loop principles
Yes.
to create more efficient and environmentally friendly systems
Yeah.
for food production and waste management.
Exactly. The lessons we learn from space farming could have a profound impact on how we live and sustain ourselves on our own planet.
It's a beautiful example of how exploration and innovation can drive progress in unexpected ways.
Absolutely.
It's a reminder that space exploration is not just about escaping Earth.
Right.
It's about learning how to better care for our own home
Right.
and for life itself, wherever it may exist.
Well said. It's about understanding our interconnectedness with the universe and our responsibility to be good stewards of this pale blue dot we call home.
It's an incredibly inspiring message,
It is.
and one that I think resonates with anyone who's ever looked up at the stars and felt a sense of wonder and curiosity about the universe.
That sense of wonder is what drives us to explore, to push the boundaries of what we know, and to seek answers to some of the most fundamental questions about our existence.
And it's that same sense of wonder that makes space farming such a compelling and fascinating field.
For sure.
It's a field that combines cutting-edge science
Yeah.
with profound philosophical questions,
Yeah.
and one that holds immense potential for the future of humanity.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's a reminder that the quest for knowledge and understanding is never ending.
It's not.
And as we continue to explore the universe, we're sure to encounter new challenges, new discoveries, and new possibilities
Right.
that will continue to shape our understanding of life and our place in the cosmos.
Well, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into the fascinating world of space farming.
It does.
It's a field that's constantly evolving, full of challenges and possibilities, and one that holds the key to our future among the stars. Don't forget to follow Cosmos in a Pod and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more mind-blowing deep dives into the universe.
Until next time, keep wondering, keep exploring, and keep looking up.